Good day, good day, good day. I'm right here. And today, a subject of serious urge. The other subject will go about my business on my Facebook page, Facebook account, Dexter Fan Request. And the subject of urge relates to it also. So I will now start with the subject of urge. A great difficult matter occurred during slavery, during the outcome of the world, and where we stand today. A great matter of difficulty occurred even in the beginning of the effort. It was happening at all places of the world while the first efforts were being made. The ones who stand aside and just await for the gain, and the ones making the effort for the build. Nowadays it's casual to have a job. It's casual to have an employmentship. But in how far are you concerned about effort of building, as you are only appointed to pay your monthly payments? But how concerned are you for the effort of the true continuously for centuries? How concerned are you? Because it's only appointed to have a job and pay the monthly payments. But there you are not yet in place of proving the real effort of continuity. And during the outcome of the world history, slavery and everything, it was a problem from the start, perhaps. The ones that stand aside to just wait for the gain, and the ones proving the effort to gain. That's what I like to remark for this video chat indeed. So what can I say to prove a gain for anybody, even and especially employment with employmentship? Because you can be a construction worker, you can be a healthcare worker, you can be an electrician, you can be a photographer, you can be a magazine columnist. But what are truly the concerns of the effort? Is the key only in the concern of your focus, or is it truly in a casual business? We're at 3 minutes and 58 seconds. Is the difference in your concern, or is the difference in your focus or business? Where is the concern? Where is the focus? Because you are just only appointed to pay your monthly payments. Perhaps when there were people await for the gain and people doing the effort, the people who were waiting for the gain were those who were ordered to look for social structure. Perhaps it was that for the people in a wait of gain to construct a social structure, and then any kind of pinpoint game would be played, and there will be a rate every day to participate for a pinpoint game. Perhaps that was then the business for those who stand aside and wait for the gain of the effort. Exactly, maybe I solved the riddle right here, right now. Those who are await aside to wait for the gain of the effort during history with outcome of the world slavery, those who are aside would participate as pinpoints for social structure. And therefore a job like let's see, a gardener perhaps, or what kind of job, a mailman perhaps. Every kind of thing we see as common day urge was then only a simulation of pinpointing for social structure. That riddle is then solved. Good. Good. Then the riddle is solved. Now the second subject of the video chat. We're at 6 minutes and 47. We've passed 5 minutes already. So perhaps 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. The Dexter FedEx Quest Facebook account. What is going on over there? It's a big conversation indeed. The key point on the Dexter FedEx Quest Facebook is totally below on the beginning of all the blogs that started in 2017 around November. It's about the money congregation. It's a continued blogging on one certain blog date. A continued blogging on one certain blog date from November 2017. It's about all the purchases available in stores or on the web or the internet. All purchases available. And how are you supposed to get all this money to buy this and to buy that, to win the temptation and not to get in debt, because in debt is the wrong thing to do. What to do for winning the temptation? No, it's about a gap in the market. There must be money provided for you to make a purchase. The bit of effort to participate on an internet program, the bit of effort to play a responsible roulette game, exactly roulette, exactly. That is like no magnet involved with the roulette, and then just you play a responsible game, and then you will see that the roulette is of not only desperation, but of true power of gain. Without the magnet, and use a responsible saving programs game. Then you will see the roulette of great use, with just a responsible game of savings program. And there's two things what I suggested over the congregation. A sort of like social media platform that you could like every shop in your region is involved, and it goes regional and not international. It goes regional because the regional shops, because of regional store. It's a regional platform where the shops do commercials. The user spreads the commercial, gets a few bonus coins, a few bonus points. No, not points, but real money. Some real money, not even bonus money, real money or bonus money for just spreading the commercial. Receiving the commercial gets a award. Spreading the commercial gets award, and making the purchase gets an award. So three-way income. And let's then just say, with all the stores available that give you a chance to select that commercial. It's an overload, by the way. By the way, overload. To expect what you get in the mail, you're 10 minutes 49. What you get in the mail as mailbox commercials. So picture that on the internet, it explodes. So that would be a lot to select, a lot to spread, a lot to receive, and again to purchase. So it will be a lot of a fun effort, a good state to have a business for the effort. A sort of business for the effort indeed. Not that you just every hour get 25 by the bank. No, you make a bit of effort indeed. A small other thing is a purchase that you can construct yourself should not be a buy. Look here, a Android telephone standard, and this may not be a purchase at all. Not even. Let's say every Android telephone standard out of the shops, because you can easily construct it yourself. I'll give you an example. You see, anything purchase available you can construct yourself may not be sold. Not that it's just for to keep a manufacturing focus for every person. So something that can be constructed by itself may not be sold as fully developed in the store. Just to keep a manufacturing focus for any person. And that's what you indeed will have to have. You have to get the manufacturing focus. If you're looking at a world that was perfect for centuries. Okay, so where was the subject? At the congregation, the money congregation is called at the Desk Facebook. So the digital social media platform, three-way income. Now what's the key and the clue behind that? To get the money. Just to receiving a commercial, you get the reward. So you can just sit on your lazy and receive a lot of commercials and get rewarded for just receiving or selecting and spreading. And purchasing to get a reward also. So about 4 ways now. But what is the true key? The key is this. Let's say within 6 months you've been that much of a hardcore that you've accomplished 40,000 euros or whatever is your country's value, your country's currency. I'm talking about euros, 40,000 euros within 6 months, and then whatever is your country's currency. Then it's a bit of, okay, What can you do? What is allowed? Within 48 hours, you may only take €25. And that's how it does not become a financial disaster for such a provider of the platform, or even for the whole world stock market. It's a bit of fake money, as you accomplish is within 6 months €40,000. And what can you do? Only get €25 for 48 hours. So you're wealthy like this. You're wealthy, you're rich. But you can only get €25 for in every 48 hours.
My safety was shattered as a masked man.
And that's how it stays financially a success for the provider, the stock market, national, how do you call it again? National,
Now you are the prey, D'Angelo, and you can look over your shoulder the rest of your life.
that's the word. We're at 60 minutes 23. We're going to 2025.
Hij maakte een deal met justitie en bekende 13 moorden en in ruil daarvoor krijgt hij niet de doodstraf.
Listen, all your statements.
It's national economy. For national economy, that's what it's not just for national economy to get €25 per 48 hours. You can switch maximum can get. And then you within 6 months you will accomplish €40,000. Because it's an overload commercial. And the other way was just the roulette, no magnets. You can make a savings program, just responsible, and it will gain good enough. And therefore is a key also. Your minimum deposit is a €50. Your maximum cash out is a €500. And I'm now talking about the internet casinos, not yet land-based casinos. Your minimum deposit is a €50. The maximum deposit is the maximum cash out is a €500. And perhaps also a 48-hour cool down of entering the same casino again, and a maximum of 5 registries for any person. Then again, let's say 5, but a maximum of certain registries for any person. So what comes then? It becomes to fuels. And it also then it goes further to manufacture of mandatory use and a bit of use, a bit of mandatory use and a bit of use to manufacture, to fabricate, will cost to fuels for certain small time brands also, like a budget store. Then some kind of notebook with beautiful symbols on the notebook cover, and just a plain like this, a plain notebook like this, a plain notebook. Did you see this? Is it okay? A plain notebook like this, a plain notebook, but then it has a beautiful symbol cover that you find in the budget store. But for the rest, it's just the similar as this. But then you find in the budget store a beautiful symbol cover. Let's say that is then a brand. And that is a brand. And all of those, even to look at this one, Galaxy Slime, a brand. All for those to make a fuse. To fuse together. And just like more use and more mandatory use. We're talking about the continuity of perfection for centuries. More use and more mandatory use. Therefore, such a budget store, a small time brand, talking about the fuse to several big firms. Indeed. Then about the Android or standard computer brands. Well, for the Android brands and the GSM brands, anything you can think of. Big time fuse for any brand. Big time fuse for any brand. We're talking about use and mandatory use. We got 21 minutes and 3 seconds right now. We go to 25 to 30. Use and mandatory use, and what you can construct yourself may not be available as purchase. For a tablet standard, okay, yet no problem. But no, mobile phone standard, telephone standard. No problem for anybody to construct themselves anymore. I keep it at 25. I hope you can repeat the chat. Okay, so to the casino. Also, same as to the regional platform. A minimum of 550 deposit, a maximum of 500 cash withdrawal, cash out, and it's just no problem to not have a financial distress for such provider of how to manage who goes for way too much of a big win. And then amount of registries for any person, like 5 or 10, for any person, maximum registry of 5 or 10. And the 48-hour cooling down period again. Well, let's make it 72. But just a 50 minimum, 500 maximum withdrawal, 50 minimum deposit. And then it's safe enough, just to keep it safe. That the financial calculation of such a firm or provider just stays safe. Now we talk about land-based casinos. Okay. Then to say something like an international club card. A casual standard international club card. Because you could say just a person who wants to step in the casino must be also to come. So you can't say you step in, you come for the very first time in your life. You come inside the casino, you register, make the club card. And what does the club card got to look like? Well, okay, does it have to go by mail, by the postal mail? We're at 24, 16 seconds, we're going further to 30. But how does the club card got arrive at the player? Okay, so I've never been aware of the true options of cars, but I've been to hospitals sometimes, and then you get something like a card within 20 minutes. When you go to hospital, you can get the card within 20 minutes. A plastic card within 20 minutes when you go to hospital. So something must also be able to be arranged for such matter, for such occasion. 20 minutes and 4 seconds, going to 30. Some kind of card, it's an international casino card. But you must be able to just walk inside and get such a card. Then we're talking about players who must be banned or players who are misbehavior, which is my case also. My case of a player in the casino is a bit of is a bit of like because of distress to look around if somebody forgot 10 points in their slot machine. That's me. That's the casual thing with me. Or just to see another customer in the casino to ask them for a few coins. It's those two things. That's the problem with me in the casino. Just to look around for a slot machine with 10 points or some coins inside. Out of distress to ask other player for a few coins. Out of distress only. Out of distress to do that. And that was not something you may not do, or you may exactly not just look around for the slot machine that's to take some coins out of someone else's slot machine, but they're not looking. That's exactly what you may not do. And that's what always is my distress sometimes. So I have a lot of some for a while allowed, then again the other casino not allowed, then again over there not allowed, or then again seeming to threatening to make that kind of action of distress. And that's what is nowadays, that's what it became. After about, right now, 12 years of going to the casino downtown. It's only like to be a bit of then the casino employee knows me already for 12 years right now. And then to say with him it's a bit of threatening that he gets the stress and tries to ask around for other players for coins or looks for a slot machine that's not nobody's behind. Somebody left the slot machine for a while. So for 12 years they know that what is the threatening situation. So it's not with me that I can just easily go downtown and go casino hopping or something. It's always a bit of the situations have occurred, let's say so. So I'm not for a whole long time. I'm not even all that free to just visit land-based casino at all. So how that must go with the blacklist is not exactly my key. And if the land-based casino can take the safe calculation as I suggested for the online casino, it just at least to take an example out of this, the 50 minimum deposit and the 500 maximum deposit, maximum cash out, just to keep no problems with the provider, their calculations of finance. But the thing that comes for land-based casino is the calculation of what time does the player take or need in the casino to reach his goal. That's a casual estimate. Something like a casual estimate. The other player comes really as a habit. The other player comes really to the casino as a habit for a full day. Not even a full day, longer than a full day. Sometimes even to say, second roof or coffee house. Yeah, but it's just a casual, like an estimation of what does the time the player needs to reach his goal. And that's for the land-based casino issue. Right there must come. And that's what you 30 minutes. Exceeded my casual time. Go to 35 and no more. 40 or let's say 40 and no more. Reach 30 minutes and 20 seconds already. Where we started with history. History and the effort to strike the effort of game. We found the riddle, we solved the riddle. It was those who was aside would be busy being a pinpoint for social structure, and those who were busy with the effort of gain were busy with the effort of gain. But it was to those who were aside of the gaining effort. Those would be a pinpoint, those would perform as, would participate as pinpoint for social structure.
Ga naar aquacel.nl voor 100% zacht water, 100% kalkvrij.
Okay. Press 35%. Now to the land-based casino, and what is for them a proper calculation, because we are talking about the relief to make a purchase with all the purchases available, which causes great causes debt and causes to skip monthly payments as you're appointed to make your payments every month, pay your payments every month you're appointed to, and because of a purchase of great temptation, it interrupts the focus to make your monthly payment, and therefore a gap in the market must be handled to just provide money so that the purchase can be made with more relief. We're talking about use and mandatory use. So who am I to explain such a thing? I have no economy studies. I have not done studies of economies. The problem is we're looking at the world that goes by too much gossip, too much nagging, too much aggravation, yet again laughter, but not again focus of urge and concern. It's far too less. And myself I found myself one day at a point where I could say, hey, I stand tall to say my concern is of urge. That's what I found myself at a certain day. Even to say this day, this I can reach. Not even to find myself at such a day of a point at one day, no. It was even I would say, wait. At my teenage days it was, wait. But this I can reach. And I've reached it also. To say, I can stand tall to be of urge and concern. At my teenage days I knew, this is what I can reach. And not even to say, hey, I found myself at the day I stand tall of concern and urge. No. At my teenage days I already knew, this is what I can reach. Yeah, that's how it goes. Okay, so for the land-based casino, the problem was the estimated time for the player to reach his goal. That's where the greatest key lays. And for the land-based casino to go by a player's card, an international player's card, not the national, not the regional, an international player's card, and then a lot more measurements around the Magnet speed roulette and all those measurements can be then made with the player's card. International player's card. 25 minutes. Okay. I thank you for your time. I see you another time.